So this is our next problem. A manufacturer of ball pen claims that a certain pen he manufactures has a mean writing of 400 pages with standard deviation of 20 pages. A purchasing agent selects a sample of 100 pen, puts it for a test. The mean writing for that sample 390 pages. Should the purchasing agent reject the manufacturer claim at 5% level? The table value given to be 1.96 for two-tailed test and 1.64 for one-tailed test. So let us start the solution. So now belong to type 1, where we have to test the data with specific mean. So basically, as we have seen, there are 4 steps to be followed to test any sample. But before applying the procedure of testing the sample, let us first transform the statement into a mathematical notation. So let us read the problem. So when we read the problem, we understand the manufacturer of ballpoint pen. The manufacturer has a mean writing. So manufacture, so it's a big lot. It is about a large set, large amount of number. So which is nothing but a population. So the first 2 lines talks about the population, a ballpoint where it is getting manufactured. So which is nothing but the population details. So now the details about the population are defined in the first 2 lines. The mean writing for this ballpoint from the manufacturing is said to be 400 pages. So where we have to understand the mean of a population is 400. So mean of the population is denoted by mu. So we stated population mean is mu is equal to 400. For the same population, standard deviation is given to be 20. Standard deviation of a population. So first problem under this type, if you remember, it was stated the population SD. Second problem, it was a sample SD. Now the third problem, again the standard deviation is given for a population. So population SD, that is denoted by sigma. Sigma is equal to 20. After this, they say from the same manufacturing, a sample of 100 pens are taken for test. So number of pens taken for test, number of pens taken as a sample is 100. So number of items in this sample is 100. So whenever it talks about the number of items in a sample, number that denotes the sample, it is said to be sample size. So here sample size n is equal to 100. For the same sample, the mean writing is given for as 390. The mean of a sample is 390. So we denote sample mean x bar is equal to 390. Now the question, the claim is whether this manufacturing is to be accepted or rejected at 5% level. Should the purchasing agent reject the manufacturer at 5% level? So the level of significance here defined to be 5%. Therefore, our conclusion according to the table value at 5% level will be given. So therefore, we say alpha is equal to 5% level. So this problem belongs to a two-tailed test whose table value for both one tail and two tail are given over here. This problem belongs to two-tail, but we have to analyze whether the problem is a one-tail or two-tail. Whenever it is a one-tail, from the question, from wherever we are going to test it, we'll give an identification whether the testing is done for one-tail or two-tail. When the data talks about the direction of testing, like increasing or decreasing, so the direction is given, specified over there in the question, that it will belong to one-tail test. But otherwise, the problem will belong to two-tail test. We do not have any such kind of the direction specified in our testing. Therefore, the problem belongs to two-tail. If it is a one-tail data, one-tail testing, it will say about the data, the testing will be particular about the direction of it, whether it is an increasing direction, the data, or decreasing, or it talks about a tall, a height, a growth. So such kind of indication for a one-tail test will be specified in the question. When no such indication is given, the problem belongs to two-tail test. So this is the problem belongs to two-tail test. So whose table value is 1.96. So before applying the procedure, we just transform the data into mathematical notation. So we understand the sample is a large sample because number of items in this sample is 100. Whenever the sample size is equal to 30 or more than 30, it is called as large sample. So here the sample size is 100. Therefore, it is a large sample. And we are going to test for the specific mean. Because it's a large sample, we are going to apply the z-test, and the data, from the data, the problem belongs to type 1. So step 1, defining the hypothesis. So we are going to define the hypothesis. How are we going to define the hypothesis? It is defining H0 and H1. How do we define H0? H0 is defined, the null hypothesis is defined as mu is equal to the given population mean. The given population mean is 400. So we define this is going to be our step 1, defining the hypothesis. H0 mu is equal to the population mean value is 400. H1 mu not equal to 400. Then step 2. What is step 2? Choosing the level of significance. What is the level of significance defined in the problem? 5%. So alpha is equal to 5%. Now this is step 3. What is step 3? The test statistic. Test statistic for type 1, testing a specific mean from a sample given to be x bar minus mu by sigma by root n, because sigma is a population SG given to us. So we substitute x bar value given in the problem, mu value, sigma value, and n value in the formula. We get minus 5 as the answer. So whenever we find the z value to be a negative, we have to consider the modulus of it. The sampling test, the z value, the values of the test statistic will be only the positive values. We'll consider only the modulus of it. So mod z is equal to 5. So therefore, the calculated value of z is nothing but 5. So once a test statistic is calculated, before going to the next step, we should write down the table value. Table value of z, we are in two-tail test. At 5% level is 1.96. This completes step 3. Now what is step 4? Step 4 is to draw the conclusion. How to draw the conclusion? Comparing the calculated value with the table value. The calculated value is compared with the table value. So on comparison, how do we do the comparison? If the calculated value is less than the table value, H naught will be accepted. The comparison result is, if calculated value is less than the table value, H naught is accepted. If calculated value is greater than table value, H naught is rejected. So here on comparison, calculated value is 5. Table value is 1.96. So we see the calculated value is greater than table value. Therefore, H naught is rejected. This is what we are going to write in conclusion. H naught is rejected at which level of significance? 5% level, because the calculated value of mod Z is greater than the table value. So now the claim is rejected. The manufacturer's claim is rejected. What was the manufacturer claim? That is going to be our H naught. That is rejected at 5% level of significance. This is how we have to give the solution of a type 1 problem.